Hello and welcome back to Clannad. Since YouTube didn't really like the music in the last two episodes, I normally record back-to-back episodes, so I had no idea until after I uploaded them. So, I'm gonna have to turn off the music from now on. I hope that doesn't really bother anybody. So, here we go. Come on. Yes. The warm sunlight of spring, a gentle sunshine and a refreshing breeze. There's plenty of time to get to school. If I keep going at this rate, I can't be late. It's not that I believe Fujibayashi's fortune-telling, but to find out if it's true, I'm walking along this road earlier than usual. Then again, from the point of view of the other students, I might still be running a bit late. There are not many people around wearing the same uniform as me. Anyway, at this rate, I don't think I'll be late. But according to Fujibayashi's fortune-telling, there'll be an old lady having trouble crossing the pedestrian lane. And if I help her, I'll be late. An old lady in the pedestrian lane. I glanced at the asphalt painted with the ladder-looking white lines just ahead. I don't like this. Just ahead of the telephone pole is an old lady with her hips stooped. She glances left and right as if checking for something. No matter how I look at it, it seems as though she can't move from her position. The other students pass by the old lady and pretend to not notice her. Our eyes suddenly meet. It might be just my imagination, but she looks like she's pleading to me. Without speaking, she seems to be saying, "Can't you even help a troubled old lady?" If I succumb to those eyes here, will Fujibayashi's fortune-telling come true? I'm going to talk to the old lady. I really want to pretend I didn't see anything, but I just can't leave her alone when she's looking at me with such eyes. Perhaps I'm more meddlesome than I thought. I sigh as I walk up to the pedestrian lane. Hi, hostile all of a sudden. Are you going to cross over? She slides her feet as she steps back, trying to intimidate me. As I was saying, are you going to... Make some sense, jeez.
恐ろしい子だよ。若いもんが年寄りをいじめよ。
What a terrible kid teasing old people at such a young age. This lady is conceited.
ねえ、あれ見て。おばあさん相手にカツアゲしてるわよ。
Hey, look over at the guy mugging that old lady.
あの人3年の不良よ。
What's the third year delinquent?
ああ、なるほど。悪そうな顔してるぜ。
I see. He does look like a bad person.
誰か人呼んでこいよ。ばあさん殴り殺されるぞ。
Call someone over here. He's gonna beat the old lady to death. Weird. I was just trying to do something nice, yet I've instantly turned into a villain. While I glare at the curious onlookers, the old lady suddenly moves. Stepping back, she straightens her previously crooked back, and with a quick movement drops her hand to the ground. On the place where she once stood, something shining, a 500 yen coin. She grabs it before I even have the time to blink, and with the speed of a shameful child, she runs off. Hey? It couldn't be. She was glancing about by the pedestrian lane because she was waiting for people to disappear so she could pick up the 500 yen coin? And yet she intimidated me so I wouldn't snatch it away.
よかった。おばあさん自力で逃げたわよ。
Thank goodness she was able to escape by herself.
絶対に殴り殺されると思ってた。
I really thought she was gonna be beaten to death.
あの人も意外ととろいんだ
That
な。
guy is surprisingly slow.
実は大したことねえやつなのかも
Perhaps
よ。
that guy isn't actually that strong. What are you staring at, huh?
こっちに来るわよ。
Coming this way.
やべ、逃げろ。
This is bad. Let's run for it. The curious onlookers scatter like baby spiders. Damn it, what the hell is with this morning? I'll receive a lot of gratitude and a reward? Fujibayashi's fortune-telling is a sham. I was an idiot for even believing it for a second. It's been a long time since I participated in homeroom. Even though I say I participated, I'm just sitting in the classroom, not really paying attention to what our homeroom teacher is saying. The bell rings, entering homeroom, and the teacher in charge leaves. I'll relax here before the first period of classes start. We weren't preparing to do anything, so I just spaced out.
あの、
Well... Hmm?
あ、
Fujibayashi was a little hesitant, looking at me.
その、今日は遅刻しませんでした。
Well, you're not late today. Yeah, your fortune telling was off.
はい。よかったです。
Yes, thank goodness. Thank goodness? Aren't you disappointed?
そんなことはないです。
That's not true. But your fortune telling was inaccurate, wasn't it?
外れた方がいい占いも、あった方がいいと思います。
Fortune telling being inaccurate is somehow a good thing, I think. Huh? Is that so?
ちゃんと遅刻しないで学校に来る方がいいと思いますから。
Because I think coming to school without being late is a good thing. Fujibayashi said that and took out the deck of playing cards from her pocket. Shuffle, shuffle. It seems as though she's going to tell another fortune. Shuffle, shuffle. Clatter. The cards scatter over the floor again. But today, instead of picking them up, she stares at the cards on the floor.
岡崎くん、明日いいことがあります。
Something good will happen to you tomorrow. What?
あと、素敵な出会いとかです。
And then you'll have a lovely encounter. Wait a second. Are you saying that you can tell just by looking at the scattered cards on the floor?
はい。
Well, yes. And I don't need to pick the cards myself this time?
こういう占いなんだと思います。
I think it's that sort of fortune telling. What do you mean, I think? To begin with, didn't you say, when you dropped the cards?
あれは、秘密の呪文です。
That's, a secret spell. That's a bit too secret, isn't it? Alright, so, what do you mean by good?
熱い衝撃です。
Well, it's a fiery impact. What do you mean by that?
身も心もリフレッシュできて、怪我のない安全な一日を過ごせるようです。
You'll be able to refresh your body and spirit, and you'll go through your whole day safely without being injured. I don't really get it.
占いですから。
Well, it's fortune telling after all. A maiden's intuition?
そうです。
That's right. Then, what do you mean by a lovely encounter?
はい。そこのカード。
Well, that card there. Fujibayashi was pointing at a card. It was the Queen of Spades.
とても優しい女性と出会います。
You'll meet a very kind girl. Kind?
はい。
Well,
優しい人です。
a kind person.
スペードは剣を意味しますので、つまり騎士のような人で、
Well,
守ってくれる人ということなんで
in
す。
other words, a person signifying a knight or a protector.
なので、きっと優しい人です。
And so, she'll definitely be a kind person. A sword. No matter how I think of it, it means aggressive. It might be a dangerous person. Is today's fortune telling accurate?
占いですから。
It's fortune telling after all. It was a questionable answer. I'm sleepy. It's been a long time since I took a first period lesson. Just like homeroom, I don't remember anything that was taught. What's more, my drowsiness has been amplified by a certain painful situation. Should I spend the second period sleeping, or should I leave the classroom and go off somewhere?
なんであんたがいいの?
Why are you here? As I spaced out, I heard a familiar voice above my head. This voice belongs to...
珍しいわね。まだ朝よ。
Wow, this is unusual. Isn't it still early? Kyo, a familiar face. She's Fujibayashi Rose, the older twin sister, Fujibayashi Kyo. She's one of the few students who willingly talks to me, even though I'm labeled as a delinquent. She should be in the next classroom, though. Why are you in this classroom?
これよこれ。
Because of this. She shows me an object enveloped by a flower-patterned napkin. It seems like it's a lunchbox. Is that for me?
あんたバカでしょ。なんで私があんたにお弁当あげなきゃなんないのよ。
Are you stupid? Why would I give you a lunchbox? That's true. It would be strange if she gave me a lunchbox for no reason. I doubt she'd serve me food without poisoning it.
なんか失礼なこと考えてな
Are
い？
you thinking something impolite? It's just your imagination.
あ、お姉ちゃん。どうしたの？
One-chan, what's wrong?
あ、りょう、これこれ。
Ro, here. Fujibayashi approaches us and Kyo swings the lunchbox she's holding in front of her.
あ、お弁当。
My lunchbox.
はい。テーブルに忘れてたわよ。
Yes, you left it on the table.
わざわざありがとう。
Thank you for bringing it.
別に気にしなくていいわよ。
It's fine. I don't really mind. Why are you handing it to her?
何が？
I mean, both of you live in the same house, so why are you bringing her that lunchbox? Both of you come to school together, right?
お姉ちゃん、今日少し寝坊したから。
One-chan woke up a little late. You should have woken her up.
ギリギリまで起こしていたんですけど、
Well, I tried to for as long as possible, but...
自慢じゃないけど、寝起きはめちゃくちゃ悪いのよね。
I'm not proud of my inability to wake up. Did you struggle?
半目を保って、無言のまま動かないんです。
She didn't move and kept quiet with her eyes half closed. Scary. Huh? But you weren't late, right?
はい。時間が厳しいときは、バスを使いますから。
Yes, when I'm pressured for time, I use the bus. Ah, so you rode a different bus.
私バス嫌い。
I hate buses. So you just came late.
まさかちゃんと間に合ってるわよ。
No way! I made it on time. I'm just gonna forget about it. Are you faking your attendance?
そういやあんた、2年の時にそんなことしてたわね。
That's right. You did something like that during our second year, right? Surprisingly, I didn't get caught.
その後でちゃんと私が修正し直してたけどね。
Well, after that, I was the one who fixed the attendance records. Really?
もっち
Of course! So, it was your fault that my attendance looked so poor.
何言ってんの？そんなズルで楽して進級なんて甘々よ。
What are you saying? It was fun promoting you like that. You even made Sunahara take up supplementary lessons.
あいつの場合は来てても欠席扱いにしちゃったのもいくつかあるし。
In his case, even if I alter his attendance, he'll end up taking them. It's hard to believe that this girl could make those things.
それより、あんたの方こそ何なのよ。
Anyway, what about you? What about me?
なんでいいの？
Why are you here? She just said something extremely rude.
ちょっとはしょりすぎたかな。
Perhaps I was a bit vague.
なんでこんな時間に教室にい
Why
る
are
の？
you here so early? Why do you think? Because I wasn't late. She becomes silent.
嘘でしょ？
You're kidding, right? Is it really that rare for me to not be late?
珍しいっていうか、UFO 見る方が確率高いんじゃない？
Rare? I'm more likely to see a UFO. Oh? It seems my existence exceeds that of a supernatural phenomenon.
ひょっとして昨日の放課後からずっと学校にいたとか？
Could it be that you've been at school ever since class ended yesterday?
そうなんですか？
Is that true? As if I'd do something like that.
じゃあ、実はあんた偽物でしょ。
Then that means you're an imposter.
岡崎くんじゃないんですか？
You're not Okazaki-kun? Then where's the real one? I sigh and look at the distant sky. I thought my fate today. Kyo, with a slightly troubled face, touches my forehead. I don't have a fever. Don't look at me with such eyes filled with pity. And don't look at me with contempt either.
どうしろってのよ。
What should I do then? Normally you'd ask, what fate?
もしかして占いのことでしょうか？
Well, could it be about the fortune telling I did? Yeah, that's right.
ひょっとして寮に占いしてもらったの？
Are you saying Ro read your fortune? Yeah. Right after I nod in confirmation, Kyo looks at me with an indecipherable expression. What's that face for?
別に
Nothing.
朝にも占ったの。
I read his fortune this morning, too.
なんて出た？
What came up? Well... So many dots. Yo, is your sister a bird brain? God,
なんか言った？
did you say something? You heard me. That's why you hit me.
思い出しました。
I remember.
優しい女の人と熱い衝撃の出会いがあるんです。
You'll meet a kind girl with a fiery impact.
身も心もリフレッシュできます。
Then you can refresh your body and spirit. And that's it. Like I said, what's that strange face for? Shaking her head, Kyo sighs and puts her hand on my shoulder. Then she nods her head, murmuring to herself. In those eyes are a look of pity and doubt.
頑張りなさいよ。
Well, good luck with that. Saying just that, Kyo leaves the classroom. What did she mean by that?
どういう意味でし
I
ょう？
wonder. For the short amount of time before the bell rang, Fujibayashi and I pondered it. The second period lesson has started. I'm lost in thought as I listen to the voice of the teacher like background music. Something surfaces in my memory. It's about the past. Or it's about the girl from yesterday. It's about the past. Or, wait, no, this is something I have to pick. Oops, sorry, I didn't realize. It's about the girl from yesterday. And the cardboard boxes piled up in disorder. It was a ruthless scene. Don't be late tomorrow. I'll do my best. I wonder if she's doing her best this morning. I rest my chin on my hand and begin thinking about that while looking outside the window. At the same time that the second period lesson ends.
やあ、来てやったぜ。
Yo, I'm finally here! Tsunohara suddenly appears in front of me. What did you come here for?
ゆうべ話したろ？
We talked about it last night.
友よって2年の女に勝負を挑むってさ。
To have a match with that second year girl, Tomoyo.
これから行くんだ
We're
よ。
going now. So you were serious.
こういうのは初めが肝心なんだって。
This has top priority.
この学校はそんなに甘くないって教えてやらないとね。
I have to teach her not to take this school so lightly.
ほら、行くぞ。
Come on, let's go. Okay, I'll go and see.
名前は？
What's her name? I'm sure her name is Sakagami Tomoyo.
せこいことしそうなちんけな名前だぜ。
What a simple-minded name. So says the guy with the one that's hard to read. Or with one that's hard to read.
関係ないでしょ。
My name has nothing to do with that, right?
今クラス聞いてきた。2B だってよ。
I just heard from our class that she belongs to class 2B.
ここだ。
Here we are. I gazed up at the plate, and written there was 2B.
行くぞ。
Let's go. Do it yourself.
行ってやる
Yeah,
さ。
I'm going. Tsunohara makes a grand entrance inside the second-year classroom. He catches a couple of guys who are chatting and asks them. Then he comes back.
いねえってよ。
She's not here. She'll come if you wait, right?
さあ、どうかな。やらせで人気を稼ぐようなやつだからな。
I wonder about that. She might be somewhere paying her minions their performance fee.
どっかの空き教室に男を連れ込んで。
Maybe bringing the guys to some empty room. What do you mean by that?
そ、
Well,
そりゃ、
that
いやら。
something indecent.
邪魔だ。
You're in the way. Tsunohara was suddenly pushed away when a girl suddenly went inside the classroom. Hey, I guess you really are weak, aren't you? Saying that, I squat in front of Tsunohara, who's in a clumsy position.
工房も不意打ちには勝てず。
Even a Buddhist can't avoid a surprise attack. You think Buddhists are martial artists? You're an idiot.
例えだろうが例え
Just an example! He suddenly snaps and stands up. Say it correctly then.
知るかボケ
How would I know, idiot? He really is a dumbass.
くそ今のやつ叩きのめす
Damn it, I'll knock that guy who just hit me.
さっき僕を突き飛ばしたやつ出てこい
That person who just shoved me, come out! He shouts inside the classroom. The classroom suddenly becomes quiet, and inside there's the sound of a chair being moved away.
うるさいぞ。
You're noisy. The single girl suddenly stands up. Her intense stare shoots through Tsunohara.
岡崎さんよ。
Hey, Okazaki-san. Yeah, fate has been kind to you.
なんだ私に言おうか
What, do you have business with me?
すらかせよ、こら。
Hey, lend me your face. Weak. You should stop reciting those lines.
水を差すなこら
Hey, don't ruin the mood here.
なんださっきのことを怒ってるのか
What, are you angry because of that?
入り口で立っていたら邪魔だろうちのクラスの連中も迷惑する。
You're blocking the way by standing here, and you're bothering my classmates.
知るか、こら。
Who cares about that? Jeez.
わかった。次からはもう少し優しくしよう。
I understand. I'll be gentle next time. She goes back inside.
おい待てよ
Hey, wait! Tsunohara suddenly catches her shoulder.
なんだまだ用か
What? Do you still have business?
謝って済む問題じゃねえんだよ
You have a problem finishing your apologies.
いや、謝ってもいないが。
No, I didn't apologize. She's treating you like a fool.
この廊下に出ろ
You come into the hallway. The girl looks around. There are plenty of people looking at us.
仕方のないやつだな。
You're hopeless.
付き合ってやろう。
I'll accompany you. She leaves the classroom.
そういや、昨日も、こうして男とやり合ってたよな。
That's right, you accompanied some guys yesterday too.
ああ、そうだったな。
Yeah, that's right.
ご苦労なこった。人気稼ぎも楽じゃないね。
I admire your planning. You had an easy way of making yourself popular, huh?
人気稼ぎ
Making myself popular?
やらせなんだろ？やらせ。
It's a fake performance, right? Fake performance.
女が男に勝てるはずありません。
There are no girls that can beat up guys. Why is it he can only show attitude in these circumstances?
金でも渡して、負けてもらってるんだろ？
You gave them money so they'll purposely lose, right?
それとも、金じゃなくてあっちの方？
Or you didn't pay them with money, but with that.
女の子はいいね。そういうのでバカな男は言いなりになっちゃうんだから。
Being a girl is nice. You can manipulate foolish boys with your words.
どうしたの？図星で何にも言えなくなっちゃったの？
What's wrong? Are you speechless because I was right on?
喜べ。
Rejoice.
何が？
Why?
同校の生徒には手を出すまいと思っていたんだがな。
I was thinking that I shouldn't lay a finger on students from this school.
お前だけは特別に相手してや
But
ろう。
I'm going to make an exception for you.
そもそもお前自身、素行の悪い不良生徒のようだからな。
To
そうお咎めもないだろう。
begin with, you're acting like a delinquent. Nobody will blame me for doing this, right? Yeah, nobody, so do as you wish.
お前どっちの味方だ
What
よ
side are you on? Not even an inch on yours.
言ってろ。すぐに見直させてやるさ。惚れるなよ。
You said it. I'll make you regret those words. Don't fall for me, okay? What a disgusting guy.
いつでも来いよ。
Come at me. Anytime you want.
一応正当防衛にしたいからな。かかってきてくれ。
This is legitimate self-defense, so you should attack me.
んなこと言って、後悔すんなよ。
Don't regret what you just said.
ああ、しない。自信あるからな。
Yeah, I won't, because I'm confident.
いい気になってんじゃねえよ。
Don't get your spirits up.
死ねえ
Die! Sunahara plunges into her with a typical line from a character who should be killed. At that time, I remembered about the rumor I heard. There was once an incredibly strong girl in this town. She prowled the streets at night, hunting bad people who bothered ordinary folk. Under the pale moonlight, she was absolutely terrifying, and absolutely beautiful. That was the rumor.
やられる前に言えよ。
You should have said something before she decked me. Sunahara's beat-up was worn-out clothes. Tomoyo had disappeared right as lesson started. Even if I said so, you wouldn't stop, right?
まあ、そうかもしれないけど。
Well, that might be
それでもだ。
true. But still!
たく、友達がいのないやつだ。
Damn it, you're no friend at all. Sorry, I never thought of us as friends.
思えよ
What? You should! You're not cool at all. When you see strength, you don't even accept it. For starters, that was a one-sided knockout, wasn't it? You'll be embarrassed for the rest of your life. But even still, a person like you could still have me as your friend, so don't mind that.
友達だと思わなくていいです。
It's alright if you don't think of me as a friend. See?
くそ。なんでこんなことになっちまったんだよ。
Damn it, why did it turn out like this? Because you're weak?
違うね。正直腕っぷしは強い方だぞ。
You're
僕は。
wrong. Really, I'm physically strong. How are you anyway? That was a one-sided knockout, wasn't it? You'll be embarrassed for the rest of your life. But even still, a person like you could still have me as a friend. So don't mind that.
繰り返すな
Stop repeating that! But didn't you know about that rumor?
ああ、知ってるさ。けど、それこそ噂だぜ。
Yeah, I knew about it, but that was still a rumor, wasn't it?
そんな化け物のようなやつが実在するなんて思わなかったんだよ。
I've never believed in the existence of such a monster.
つうか、今だって思ってねえよ。
Moreover, I don't believe it even now. So, what'll it be? Does this mean that you're weaker than normal girls?
いや、違う。なまってたんだ。
No, you're wrong. I only underestimated her. Her brain?
腕だよ
Her skills!
急に動かしたからな。勘も取り戻せてなかったし。
Because she suddenly moved, and I haven't got my instincts back. And what'll you do now?
もちろんリゾンベだ。
Of course, revenge! It's revenge.
ああ、それ、リベンジだ。
Yeah, that one. Revenge.
岡崎、放課後付き合え。それまで僕は体を温めておく。
Accompany me after school. Until then, I'll warm up. He said that and stood up, walking unsteadily. You sure have lots of free time. The end of the morning lessons have finally arrived. Damn, these guys sure know how to handle long classes. Enduring each period day after day. Should I eat lunch? The cafeteria is crowded as usual. In the canteen's entrance, I see a girl standing at the distance. That girl. Waiting patiently for this crowd to disperse. She'll definitely end up with Anpan at this rate. I'll approach her. She doesn't notice me, even though I'm standing in front of her. It's as if she isn't expecting to meet anyone she knows at all. Yo!
あ、あ、
She takes a few steps back in surprise.
岡崎さん。岡崎さんもいらしたんですね。
So, you're here as well? Yup.
パンですか？
Are you going to eat bread too? Yup.
そうですか。パンとてもいいと思います。
Is that so? Well, I think bread is a good choice. How about you?
私ですか？
Me? I see that she's purposefully behaving more cheerfully than usual. Even I want to show her my good side.
私は、
I'm sorry guys if
今
you
日
can
は
hear
アン
the
パン以
screaming
外の
kids
ものを買って
outside.
みようかと思ったんですが。
That is obviously not my fault, and I do apologize. Well, I was thinking of buying something different from Anton, but she turns her gaze towards the crowd.
やっぱり、無理みたいです。
I guess it's impossible. Did you do your best?
はい。一番早く教室を出ました。
Yes, I was the first to leave my classroom.
でも、授業が終わるのが遅かったも
The
ので、
lesson ended late, so
すでにこんな状況でした。
it was already like this when I came. Yeah, unless the lesson ends quickly, popular items are probably impossible for a girl.
ちょっと残念です。
I'm a little disappointed. I guess it can't be helped, though she did her best. I'll go there for you. That's why I tell her that.
そんな、悪いですから。
No way, it's too much trouble for you. This is one of my specialties, so leave it to me. What bread do you like?
いえ、申し訳ないです。
No, that's unreasonable. Is cutlet sandwich fine with you?
カツサンドというと、一番の人気商品だという幻のですか？
By cutlet sandwich, you mean the one that is rumored to be the most popular? Rumored? Such exaggeration. Cutlet sandwich, right?
私にはもったいないぐらいのパンです。
I wonder if it's all right for me to have something that good. Whether it's good or bad, you should just eat it if it's in your hand. You want to eat one, right?
はい。ぜひいただいてみたいです。
Yes, I guess I'll try it. Alright then, I'm going.
はい。お願いします。
Okay, thank you. I charged towards the counter and towards the jumbled breads. I forced my way through the people to the display case, but I'm too late. There aren't any cutlet sandwiches left. I catch my breath as I emerge from the crowd.
大丈夫ですか？
Are you alright? Sorry, I ended up buying takoyaki bread.
いえ、全然構わないです。
No, I don't mind at all.
とても美味しそうです。
It looks really delicious. Really? Well, it's fine if you say so.
はい。初めて食べますから、とても楽しみです。
This will be my first time eating this, so I'm looking forward to it. Here you go. It's 150 yen.
はい。少し待ってください。
Okay, please wait a moment.
150円、ちょうどで
150
す。
yen, right? She takes out her cute purse and places a few coins in my hand.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. Ah, I just realized. I forgot to buy my own. My head droops from exhaustion. What am I doing?
どうしましたか？
Is something wrong? She asks, seeing that I'm still upset after taking her payment. I haven't bought my own yet.
だったら、これは岡崎さんが食べてください。
If so, please eat this. No, it's alright. I'll just wait for the crowd to thin out.
それだと、アンパンしか残らないです。
Only Anpan will be left then.
代わりに私が買ってきます。
I'll go buy one for you instead. Huh?
どんなのがいいですか？
Which do you like? Well, one of the deli breads.
コロッケパンとか焼きそばパンですね。
Croquette or yakisoba bread, right? Yeah.
それでは、行ってきます。
Well then, I'm on my way. She leaves me behind to join the end of the line. She doesn't worry at all, unlike before.
すみません。
Sorry,
アンパンになってしまいました。
it ended up being Anpan. Without thinking, I give her a bitter smile. Nah, I'm fine with Anpan.
私のたこ焼きパンと、
Do you want to switch with my... It's alright. I'm quite tired of eating that anyway.
アンパンはあまり食べないですか？
You don't eat anpan that much? No, not really. Anpan, huh? I guess it's been a while.
なら久しぶりに食べてみてください。
Then, please eat it as if it's been a long time.
美味しいです。
It's delicious. I'm not fond of sweets, though. We moved to the courtyard to have our lunch. I'm the same too. Always late. I'm a delinquent.
え？
I'm quite famous here. I always stay up late at night. Although I wasn't late today, by chance. But thanks to that, I'm really tired. I show her a big yawn.
本当ですか？
Really? It's true. Even last night, I went home around 4 o'clock.
タバコとか吸ってるんですか？
Do you also smoke cigarettes? Nope, I'm a delinquent that doesn't smoke.
ならよかったです。私、タバコの煙ダメですから。
That's good then. I don't like cigarette smoke.
うちのお父さんは
My
すご
dad
くタバ
smokes
コ
a
吸うん
lot.
です。お父さんの部屋、入れないです。
I can't go into my dad's room. It stinks of cigarettes. I see.
服とかにもたくさん匂いついてて、すぐ洗わないといけないし、
Even his clothes smell like cigarettes, so they have to be washed immediately.
大変なんです。
It's really terrible. I have a feeling that this is the first time I've seen her smile. I wonder if she always smiles like this at her home. She has a caring family. I'm relieved knowing that. What are you going to do now?
はい。何のことですか？
Yes? About what? Well, about the drama club. How it ended up.
物置でしたね。
It became a storage room, didn't it? The club was disbanded. I remembered hearing about it afterwards. It's no use hiding it from her. She must know it.
廃部ということは、もうこの学校には演劇部がないんでしょうか？
Disbanded? That means there's no drama club in the school anymore? That's right, there isn't. Even her last hope in this school.
仕方ないです。
I guess it can't be helped.
誰も悪くないですから。
It's not anyone's fault. That's right, it's not anyone's fault. It was just bad luck.
そうですね。
You're right. It suddenly becomes quiet.
カツサンド。
Cutlet sandwich! Too bad you couldn't get one.
あ、いえ、今のは
No, still,
わがまま言ってるわけじゃなく、
it's not that I'm saying it selfishly.
いつか食べられたらいいなということでして。
It's just that I thought it would be nice if I could eat one someday. I remember. She does that to push herself forward, which means she's enduring the reality of what I just told her. She has no friends, and the club she was looking forward to joining is gone. It was probably a natural reaction.
誰か見てます、こっち。
Someone is watching us. She's looking at the window of the school building. You're right.
私たち、邪魔じゃないでしょうか。
I wonder if we're a bother here. No way. We've been here for a while now, right?
そうですよ
That's
ね。
right. Try waving at them.
え？
Wave your hand at them and smile. If you do so, it might motivate them to talk to you, right?
私一人ですか？
Me? Alone? Well, I don't know what to do. They're all girls.
やってもいいと思いますけど。
I think it would be fine if you tried. Wouldn't that make me a flirt? Do it alone. Come on. I lift up her hand.
にこやかにでしたっけ？
Smile, right? Yep, smile.
と、
She waves her hand as she smiles. Then the figures at the window disappear. Her smile freezes.
カツサンド。
Cutlet sandwich! Sorry about that.
あ、いえ、
Not at all.
今のはわがまま言ってるわけじゃなくてですね。
Just now, it's not that I'm saying it selfishly. She repeats the same explanation. Munch, munch.
びっくりするくらい美味しいです。
This is
これ。
surprisingly delicious. We both gaze up at the sky for a while. I wonder if, someday, there will be someone who'll come down for her.
もしできるなら、
Well, if I can. Furukawa begins to speak.
演劇部をまた作りたいです。
I want to make another drama club. I'm glad. The first time I met her, I wondered if she would be able to speak positively. You can. It's simple.
本当ですか？
Really? Yeah, if you have the motivation to do it.
でも、大変なことだと思います。
But I think it would be difficult.
だから、できれば、
So, if possible,
岡崎さん、部長になってください。
will you be the club president? Katsudan.
はい？
Huh? Nothing. I was just thinking that I liked the Katsudan in the cafeteria. Anyway, you should be club president. I'm not interested in drama, as you can see.
そうですか。残念です。
Is that so? That's too bad. Even so, don't say you'll stop.
でも、一人きりは寂しいです。
But it would be lonesome doing it alone. Wouldn't it be alright if you search for members? She seems troubled. Or rather, she looks like she regrets signing up for something she can't back out of. She looks a little pitiful. I'm gonna help her out. But you know, that's why I said, I won't join the club, but I will help you out by collecting members. She opens her eyes and looks at me.
本当ですか？
Really? Yeah, I promise. I'll help you out until you become a fine club president.
なら、
Then
頑張ってみます。
I'll try my best. Alright. I wonder what I'm glad about. I just promised to waste the rest of my time on something like this. At a time when everyone is striving to study for the upcoming exam. No, I'm not like them. Watching people, always being a bystander.
何か言いましたか？
Did you say something? Nothing. It would be good if at least half of all of the students became a member of the drama club.
多すぎです。
That's too many. I see. Well, it's better to aim high, so let's go with that in mind.
ええ、多すぎですけど、わかりました。
Yes, that's too many, but I understand. Just do your best then, Furukawa. It's the first time I called her by her name.
はい。
Okay. Afternoon class. I look out the window and see guys in school uniform, doing hop squats. If you would put such effort into sports or studies, you'd succeed. Homeroom ends, and it's already after school. Tsunahara appears as the time for students to go home comes.
ついにこの時が来たな。
Finally, the time has come. Your hair is all messed up. What kind of training did you go to?
最後は鉄棒に足でぶら下がって逆さ腹筋さ。
I hung my legs on an iron rod and did sit-ups. There are no clubs that do that kind of rigorous training.
ようやく体が動き始めたって感じだよ。
Finally, I can feel my body moving. I see. You were sleeping in a splinter and you have just woken up.
ああ、バリバリ目覚めたよ。
Oop. I think I read a word wrong. Probably. But I'm not paying attention all that well to every single word. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm all riled up now. Come close and you'll see. Wait, what? Yeah, come close and you'll be in danger, boy. So he's an asshole who's gonna be strangled to death.
準備万端。
I'm all
行くぞ。
set. Let's go.
何なんだ？こんな場所まで呼び出して。
What do you want now, calling me to this place? We are together with Tomoyo at the unpopular hall in the old school building. This guy here is my friend Tsunahara. Please spend a little time and listen to his story. He wants to tell you his true feelings.
今から告るみたいなシチュエーション作るなよ。
Don't make it sound like I'm confessing.
朝はよくもやってくれたな。
You really got me this morning.
やったも何も、ふっかけてきたのはそっちだろ。
I didn't do anything. You started all of it.
なもん関係ねえ。要は結果だ。
That doesn't matter. What matters are the results.
こいつ、バカだろ。
Is he an idiot? Yup.
二人、意気投合するな。
Stop agreeing with each other. Calm down, Tsunahara. Breathe deeply.
って誰が慌てさせてんだよ。
Hey, who are you trying to confuse?
くそ、単価がむちゃくちゃだ。
Darn it, my lines are all messed up now.
もういい。さっきは腕がなまっていただけだ。
Fine, I underestimated you
今は
before,
違う
but
ぜ。
now it's different.
懲りないやつだな。差は歴然だったろ。
You don't get it, do you? I'm in a completely different league,
その差がこの短時間でどう詰まる。
and I can show you that in no time.
やめておけ。
So stop it. Tsunahara is being warned by a junior.
なめられたもんだな。
I'm being underestimated. Isn't he being unreasonable, especially after that last beating?
まあ聞けよ。友よと言ったが。
Well, listen. It's as you say, Tomoyo.
なんだ。
What?
登板感覚が空きすぎるとな。
I just haven't been on the mound for so long.
いいピッチャーだって打たれちまうんだよ。
Even the best pitcher will get hit. Tsunahara, that's a really weird metaphor.
昔の江夏を見ろ。日本シリーズでの連投。あれこそ僕の戦い方だね。
Just like Anatsu in his glory days, pitching strikeout after strikeout in the Japan series. That's my fighting style. Stop it. Even I can't follow anymore.
こいつは何が言いたいんだ。
What is he trying to say? Tomoyo looks at me with a pained face. Sorry, but I don't know this guy.
ありまくるだろ。
Yes, you do.
つか、人が話してる時によそ見をするんじゃねえよ。
Anyway, don't look away when a person is talking to you.
工場が長いんだ。要点だけ言え。
Your speech is too long. Just get to the point.
つまりだ。さっきは腕がなまっていただけ。ということだ。
In short, it's just that I underestimated you before.
それ、さっき言ったじゃないか。
Isn't that what you said a while ago?
あれっていいんだよ。何遍も言いたいんだよ。言わせろ。
That's fine. I'll say it whenever I want to say it.
悪いが、お前みたいなしつこいやつは何人も見てきた。
Sorry, I've seen a lot of people like you.
けど、結果は同じだった。
And it always ends the same way.
悪いことは言わないから、もうやめておけ。
I won't talk trash about you, so stop it now.
それともなんだ？
Or is it,
学校に来れないぐらいにならないと気が済まないのか？
you won't be satisfied until you're unable to come to school anymore? I wonder if you can say anything in this situation. She's starting to lose her composure and her patience. But Tsunahara has come this far, and he won't back down.
学校に来れなくなるのは、さて、どっちかな。
I wonder which one of us will be the one who won't come to school. That'll be you.
回答すんなよ。
Don't answer that!
おい、そこの部外者のようでいて、関
Hey,
係者、
you, outsider. It seems that she's talking to me.
弁護してくれるな。正当防衛だったと。
Don't step in, alright? This is legitimate self-defense. Sure, I'll watch.
よし、いいだろう。
Alright then.
なら、
Prepare
相手してや
yourself.
る。
すげえ自信だな、おい。
You sure have confidence.
どうしてほしい？
How would you like to end this?
しばらく地上の人じゃなくしてやろうか？
Would you like to fly for a while? Sounds like fun.
そういうのは得意だ。任せておけ。
I'm fine with that, so leave it to me.
んなことできるかよ。
As if you can do that.
つべこべ言ってねえで。かかってこいよ。
Stop nitpicking, just start it.
ああ、
Yeah. She suddenly charges towards Tsunahara.
くそ
Damn it! Tsunahara makes a jab. She dodges and stops right in front of him. She gathers her strength and unleashes her flurry of kicks. Whoa! He's flying! He's flying!
関係者、ダストシュート！
Outsider! The dust chute! What? Oh, yeah. I quickly opened the lid to the dust chute that was attached to the corridor wall. Her last kick made Tsunahara plunge into the open hole head first.
助けてくれ。
まあ、肩の力を抜け。
Sure, relax your shoulders. He's sliding in moment by moment.
嘘だろ。岡崎、助けてくれ。
You must be joking! Help me, Okazaki! His body is inside the corridor wall. It looks as if the lower part of his body is coming out from the wall. It's kind of weird.
うわ
He's hanging by his feet.
これ、外すと落ちるが。どうする？
You'll fall if I move these. So what'll you do?
落ちたいか。そうか。
You,
わかった。
you want to fall? Okay, I understand.
僕、何も答えてないっす。
I didn't even reply. Tomoyo suddenly tipped him with her finger.
容赦なしっすかって、うわ
Won't you forgive me? Her scream echoes into the distance. She suddenly goes stiff.
まずい。
This is bad.
死んだかも。
He might have died. Nah, if it's him, he'll be fine. I give her a thumbs up as I respond.
そうか。安心した。
I see. I'm relieved then. I make no guarantees though. We laugh together as if we're in a kind of
ま
drama.
あ、これであいつも懲りただろ。
Well, he'll surely learn after this. I hate to disappoint you, but he won't. He's just that kind of guy.
だとしたら迷惑だ。やめさせるように言ってくれ。
That's a problem then. Please say something to him so he'll stop. You're assuming he listens to what I say.
友達じゃなかったのか？
Isn't he your friend? Don't know. I wonder about that. It's just that it's fun watching him run wild.
ということは、こんなことがまだ続くのか。
So it means that this will still continue? Until he gives up.
厄介なことに巻き込まれたものだな。
I guess I've gotten myself into a lot of trouble. Well, if you're really bothered, I'll tell him.
すでに十分困っているぞ。
I'm already bothered. You don't seem too troubled to me. Worrying about having sweat, she tugs her turtleneck shirt. Taking a breath, she lets go of it.
だけどな、
But you know,
お前たちを見ていると、懐かしい感じもする。
when I look at both of you, I feel nostalgic.
そうやって、無茶ができることもいいと思う。
Thinking that something absurd is alright. Weren't you part of it too? Moreover, it's rumored that you've done far worse things in the past. I wonder if you're just barely controlling yourself right now.
もし、お前に良心が少しでもあるなら、あいつを止めるようにしてくれ。
If you have any conscience at all, please make him stop. If I feel like it. Yeah,
期待しているぞ。
I'll hope for that. She says that and leaves. Well, what's next? What should I do now? I find myself in front of the drama club room. I end up coming here again. I wonder if doing this makes me feel responsible. I don't even bother with school duties. I turn around, hearing faint footsteps. There's Furukawa running towards me.
岡崎さん、
She looks happy as she calls my name, standing beside me.
びっくりしました。
I'm surprised.
誰かいるって思ったら、
I didn't think you'd be here, Kazaki-san. Yeah, sorry, it's just me.
違います。違う人を期待してたわけじゃないです。
No, it's not that I was expecting someone else.
岡崎さんでよかったです。
I'm glad it was you.
知ってる人が待ってくれてるなんて思わなかったですから。
I didn't think someone I knew would be waiting.
すごく嬉しくて、走ってきてしまいました。
I'm so happy that it made me... I was so happy that it made me run. I see. So I'm a special guy in her eyes, despite having no courtesy or manners.
今から何かしますか？
Well, what are you doing right now? Let's see. I open the door. Cardboard boxes and equipment are scattered all over the floor. First of all, it's time for some cleaning.
ですよね。
That's true.
まず、物をどかさないといけないです。
We have to remove most of these things first. Right. We carried much of the equipment and unimportant looking boxes to an empty classroom, picked up some cleaning tools, and then began cleaning the room. We used the duster, sweep with the broom, and then mop the floor. By the time the sun begins to set, the clubroom finally begins to look usable. This should do, right?
はい。
Furukawa's eyes brighten up as she surveys the room.
できました。私たちの部室です。
We did! Our clubroom! Our? I'm not a club member, though.
お
Her expression completely changes into one that's about to cry. But I have to make this clear. I'm just going to help you find members.
演劇、楽しいです。
Drama is fun, though. I'm not interested in drama.
本当に、ないんですか？
Well, are you really not interested? That's right. Sorry.
うん。
She looks sad. Even if I'm interested, I wouldn't show you that I am. Well, Furukawa,
はい。
people will come. Just leave it to me.
いえ、そういう問題じゃなくて、
No, that's not the problem.
岡崎さんにいてほしいと思っただけです。
I really wanted you to be here, Okazaki.
何人集まろうと、です。
Regardless of how many people come. Well, I'm happy to hear that, but... Anyway, I'll give it some thought. Although I'm not too sure about it.
はい、お願いします。
Yes, please do so. That's right. My role is just to gather members. If I do that, she'll have plenty of people to talk to in this school. I'm sure she won't rely on me anymore if I do so. Until then, I'll help her out. We walk down the hill just like the other students who are going home. I don't want to go home yet, though. Well, maybe a little. I'm hungry.
はい、着きました。
Yes, I'm quite hungry too. You want to eat?
食べたいです。
Shall we eat somewhere? I invited her to eat something.
外食ですか？
You mean eat outside? Right, just like a delinquent.
でも、私は家に帰ってご飯作るお手伝いをしないとダメなんです。
But I have to go home and prepare the food. It's
お
alright.
母さんだけに任せておけないですから。
I can't leave the cooking to my mother, though. She said that with a carefree smile. I can see that she has a gentle family just by looking at that expression.
岡崎さんは家でご飯食べないんですか？
Don't you eat at your house? There wouldn't be anything there even if I go home.
お
A brief silence.
その、
She wants to say something. I explain before she does. My dad's okay, but my mom isn't around anymore.
じゃあ、お父さんと晩ご飯食べないんですか？
Well, don't you eat dinner with your father? Not really. We've been on bad terms for a long time now. I say it so she can understand it clearly. I don't think I have ever shared this with anyone before. And I don't know why I'm sharing it with Furukawa.
何かあったんですか？
Did something happen? Yeah, a lot of things. Things you wouldn't be able to fix. Things nobody could fix. She notices that our conversation became somewhat unpleasant, and suddenly sank into silence. We're just one of those motherless families. If two guys got along that well, it would look weird, wouldn't it? I add that as a follow-up.
そうですか。
You think so?
でも、どこかで
But somehow... She puts both her hands on her chest.
喧嘩していても、どこかで通じ合っていればいいです。
You have to talk with him, even if it means arguing. That's what she concluded. I guess. I sighed. Why did I tell her about my family problems?
もし迷惑でなければ、
Well, if it isn't a problem,
晩ご飯ご招待します。
may I invite you to dinner? Maybe I was waiting for those words to come. I just wanted to get away from my house. Is that okay?
構わないです。私の友達って言えば、心よく迎えてくれます。
I don't mind.
これには自
If I
信あ
tell
り
my
ます。
parents you're a friend, I'm sure they'll be fine with it. I see. It seems that she has a really happy family. A disgusting person like me is hesitating on going to such a place, but doesn't hesitate on not going home. I guess that's why I accepted her offer.
ここからまっすぐ行くと公園があって、その正面にパン屋があります。
If you go straight from here to the park, there's a bakery up front there. Okay,
そのパン屋がうちです。
that bakery is my house. I see.
それでは、うちで待っててください。すぐ私も戻りますので。
Well then, please go ahead and wait at my place. I'll be joining you soon. See you then.
はい。
Okay. I suddenly seize her shoulder as she turns away. Wait, why are you saying farewell in such a place?
ダメでしょうか。
That's not okay? It's not that. Well, if you leave now, wouldn't it be suspicious if I introduce myself as your friend?
大丈夫です。制服着てますから。
It's alright, we're wearing the same uniform, or school uniform after all. That's not the problem. Even if they agree, wouldn't it be weird if I sit there and enjoy myself watching TV with your folks?
だから自信があるんです。
That's why I said I'm confident about that.
うちの家族はそういうことを気にしないです。不気味じゃないです。
Please don't worry
とて
about
も
my
自然に
home.
接してく
It's
れま
not
す。
weird. We're all good people. That's amazing then. I wonder what kind of family it is. I can't even imagine. I look up at the sky. Oh, damn. When I returned my gaze over to her, she was already far away, waving her
公園
hand.
まで行ったらわかりますので。
If you go to the park, you can't miss it, she says as she leaves. I also leave, alone. I guess she's a bit naive. I only just realized that. I guess I'll go buy a lunchbox and go to Sunahara's room, I murmured a little, walking off. But then I suddenly stopped there. I wonder what she will do if I leave this place. I'm sure she'll look for me. This has become troublesome. Somehow I felt irritated. I only got myself involved on a whim. If I didn't do anything, I wouldn't have to go through this. Damn it. Something suddenly occurred to me. That's right. It'd be fine to go along with her. That's natural after all. If I did so, everything will be fine. Today will be one of the days I won't regret my inaction. I'll eat dinner at her house and feel at home. Alright then, I'll play along. I started walking to her house, my mind made up. This must be it. There's a bakery just in front of the park. There's a sign that reads, Furukawa Bakery. What a simple store. The glass door was half closed, but you could see a lamplight shining brightly from inside. It seems they're still open. Even so, I was having a hard time deciding whether to enter. I wonder if there are people who come here other than regular customers. If I was a customer looking for bread, I would probably have searched somewhere else. I'm not a regular customer. I'm here because Furukawa invited me. I slid open the door and went inside. There's no one here. Yo! I call out. But no one answered. They might be away. If so, I can take anything I want. I look towards the bread lined up on the trays. There are quite a few leftovers. I wonder what will they do with this. Even though it was already rather late, there was plenty of bread left on the shelves. They all looked delicious. Alright, I'll try them. I took one from the tray, but before I put it in my mouth, I felt that something is not right and stopped. They put something in this.
こんばんは。
Good evening! I suddenly hear a voice from behind. I turn around, surprised, and there, standing near me, was a woman. Seeing the apron she's wearing, I'm sure she's an assistant here. I wonder if she's Furukawa's mother. But when I look at her, she looks quite young.
それ
今週の新商品なんです。食べてみてください。
That's our new product for this week. Please have a try. What's the price?
結構ですよ。余り物ですから。
It's alright, it's just a leftover. Really? Lucky.
それ、コンセプトは、和みです。
The concept for that is calming. Huh? Will I calm down if I eat this?
はい。とっても和むと思いますよ。
Yes, I think you'll definitely calm down. I don't understand, but I guess I'll give it a shot. Crack, crunch, crunch.
おせんべいが入ってるんですよ。すごいですよね。アイデアの勝利ですよね。
I put a rice cookie inside. It's amazing, isn't it? My idea is great, isn't it? It's horrible.
名付けて、
I call it
おせんべいパンです。
rice cracker bread. That's exactly what it is.
お子様からご年配の方まで幅広く愛されそうですよね。
It'll be loved by all the children and elderly, won't it? It'll be hated by all the children and elderly. My silence probably makes her anxious.
ダメでしょうか。
Is it not good? She timidly asks me. Yeah, to be frank, no one will buy this.
何が悪いんでしょう。ネーミングでしょうか。
I wonder what's wrong. Is it the name?
ネーミングに関しては自信ない
I'm
です。
not confident about the name.
どうしましょう。
Well, what should I do?
ボリボリ言うから、ボリボリパンとか。
It goes crunch crunch. Should I name it crunch crunch bread?
パキパキパンの方がいいですか？
Or is crack crack bread much better? Could I say something?
はい、なんでしょう。
Yes, what is it? I don't think that's the problem.
はい。
Yes? To begin with, the idea of putting a rice cookie inside a bread is wrong.
でも、美味しいですよね。
But it's delicious, isn't it? It tasted awful. Oh no. Her eyes suddenly look like they're about to shed some tears. Duh. She turns away and runs. Hey, are you a kid? There's no one in the store again. I stood there dumbfounded. Did she say her parents are like this? I don't need to remember such words. Is her family really like that? I gradually became worried. At least let me hope that her father is a more normal person.
おいおい、なんてことしてくれんだよ、てめえ。
Hey, you! What the hell did you just do, asshole? I hear a bloodthirsty voice. I turn around, this time to see a man with fiery eyes standing there. Could it be that he's Furukawa's father? He looks young, just like his wife. It looks like he grew up being a delinquent.
おめえな、うまいうまいって食ってりゃいいんだよ。
Come on, you should have said it was delicious while eating it.
それが義理だろ、人情だろ。
That's obvious, isn't it? It's your obligation to do so, isn't it? It's not like there's some kind of notice out there.
真実ってのはいつも過酷なもんだからな。
Reality is always
て
cruel.
めえ、それをまんま突きつけちゃかわいそうだろ。
How dare you expose her to reality just because her bread tasted a bit off?
お前だって突然自分の親から、実はあなたは橋の下で拾った子供なの、なんて告白されてみろ。
Well, what would you say if your parents told you that they found you under the bridge when you were just a kid?
ちったブルーになるだろう。
Your face would turn blue, right?
だから、あいつのパンはうまいって言っておけ。
So go and tell her that go tell her the bread was fine.
おい、返事はどうした？
Hey, answer me!
客だからといって他人面させねえぞ。
I'm saying this because you're a customer. I won't treat you like a stranger.
ここら一帯の住民は、あいつのパンをうまいと言って食う。
The residents around this area eat her bread and say it's delicious.
これは暗黙の了解だ。掟だ。法律だ。
Everyone tactically understands this. It's the law. It's the Constitution. It's irrational.
守れよ。
Do it.
じゃねえとしばくぞ、こら。
If you don't, I'll beat the crap out of you. I think I've come to some unbelievable house.
今日もよく余ってんな。
There's plenty of leftovers today too, he grumbles as he looks around. And before me, he packs the stack of bread on the tray in a vinyl bag one by one.
なんじゃこら。
What the hell is this?
一つしか売れてねえじゃねえか。サナイのせんべいパンは。
We only sold one of Sanaya's rice cookie bread. That would be what I'm holding.
こいつは磯貝さん地域だな。
I guess this will go to Isugai-san's house. I guess he'll give those to the neighbors. I feel sorry for them.
くぅ、こいつも売れてねえな。
Nobody bought these either! I think I should run away right now. I quietly step back, about to leave the store.
あ？てめえ、その制服、うちの子と同じ学校のじゃねえ？
Hey, isn't that the same school uniform my daughter wears? He noticed.
おい、待てって！
Hey, wait! Yeah, you have a problem?
てめえ、渚の友達？
Are you Nagisa's friend? Yeah, you have any complaints?
ちっ、それを早く言え。
Should have said that earlier.
おい、それ！今夜は盛大に行くぜ！
Hey, Sanai! We're going to go party tonight! He approached me and put his hand on my shoulder. I'm going home! And then he suddenly dragged me, with incredible strength. I was helpless. I can see the leftover breads were lined up on a narrow part of the table.
すみません。渚のお友達だったなんて。
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were Nagisa's friend.
恥ずかしいです。そうと分かってたら、あんな姿見せなかったんですけど。
It's embarrassing. If I had known, I wouldn't have acted like that in front of you. Even though she's like that to the customers, huh?
気にすんな、サナエ。こいつは少しイカれてるんだ。
Don't mind it, Sanai. I've beaten his brains out.
お客さんにそんなこと言ってはいけません。
You shouldn't say that in front of the customer. Indeed.
まあ、何にしてもめでたい。こんなに早く渚が友達連れてくるなんてな。
Even so, we're happy that Nagisa brought a friend of hers.
それも男の子ですよ、アキオさん。
Moreover, it's a boy, Akio-san.
なに？男だぞ！
What? A boy, you say? You only realized that just now?
もしかしたら、ボーイフレンドかもしれませんね。
It could also mean he's her boyfriend.
こんなやさ男に渚を渡せるか。帰れ帰れ。
As if I'll give Nagisa to a weakling like you. Go home, scram! I'll be going home then.
こら！それでも男か！男なら力ずくでも奪っていくもんだろうが。
Hey, and you call yourself a man. If you are, you should take her by force.
と言っても渡さんがな。
Even then, I won't give her up. Make up your mind already.
さあ、たーんと召し上がってくださいね。
Well then, please help yourself. Furukawa's mother smiles as she offers me a bread.
こっちのパンは人気あるんですよ。とても美味しいと思います。
The bread here is quite popular. I think it is delicious. Furukawa's father suddenly looks straight at me with stern eyes. Everyone tactically understands this. It's the law. It's the Constitution. What a creepy
ただい
house.
ま帰りました。
I'm home.
お姫様のお帰りだ。
The princess has arrived. It seems that Furukawa has finally arrived. I'm saved. Or not?
やっぱりもう仲良しになってます。
Just as I thought. It went well.
おお、任せておけ、娘よ。
Yeah, leave it to me, darling.
渚の友達を退屈させるなんてことはしません。
We wouldn't want Nagisa's friend to be bored. The three people combined their hands together. I was spacing out, watching that stupid scene.
どうした？アホ面しやがって。
You know, you're looking pretty stupid. I was just thinking that I shouldn't have anything to do with this family.
すでにこの通りちょっときつめのギャグも言い合える仲だぜ。
As you can see, we can already make harsh jokes about each other.
よかったです。
That's great. Furukawa seems to be glad from the bottom of her heart. I guess this is what family is about, I think.
今日の晩ご飯はパンですか？
Are we going to eat bread for dinner?
いや、これはお祝いだからな。こいつに持って帰らせりゃいい。
No, this is a celebration. We won't let him leave early.
じゃあ、材料買ってきましたから作ります。
I'm going to cook dinner since I've bought the ingredients.
二人で仲良く待っててくださいね。
Please get along while you can. Furukawa leaves with her mother following behind. I'm alone with her father.
夕飯はまともなもんが出る。安心しろ。
They cook normal food for dinner, so don't worry. I guess I'm out of harm's way for now.
いいお肉があったので、とんかつにしました。
We had fine meat, so we made pork cutlet.
とんかつ、手抜きっぽいですけど美味しいですから。
Pork cutlet takes work, but it's delicious.
こうやって、千切りのキャベツいっぱい付け合わせて、一緒にソースかけて。
You add a lot of cabbage in like this and mix it with sauce. I guess this is Furukawa's real personality. She talks a lot. She changed so much just by being with her family. I couldn't even bring out half of that from her. I feel rather inferior. I lost to her family. But we did just meet. So I will have plenty of other opportunities. Wait, why am I being so competitive?
うめえな。
Delicious!
本当ですか？よかったです。
Really? I'm so glad!
な、若造もそう思うだろう。
The young one also agrees, right?
そういえば、お名前聞いてなかったですね。
By the way, we haven't asked you your name.
岡崎さんです。岡崎智也さん。
He's Okazaki Tomoya.
かー、耳っちい名前だな、おい。
That's a pretty bland name.
岡崎銀河とかにしとけ。スケールでかいだろ。
Let's change it to Okazaki Galaxy. The scale will become huge, right?
いいですね。銀河さんってお呼びしていいですか？
That's a good idea. Is it alright if we call you Galaxy-san? Of course it's not. My name is Tomoya.
そうしたらあれだ。名字を大宇宙にしろ。大宇宙友也だ。これはまたでけえだろ。
If that's it, then let's change your family name to Universe. Universe Tomoya. It's huge again, right?
いいですね。大宇宙さんと呼んでいいですか？
That's a good idea. Is it alright if we call you Universe-san? My name is Okazaki.
いちいちケチつけるやつだな。さなえ、いい案ないのか？
You're such a stingy person. Tonight, have any ideas?
コズミック智也というのはどうでしょう？
Yes, how about calling him Cosmic Tomoya?
それ、最高だ。
That's the best.
コズミックさんと呼んでもいいですか？
Is it alright if we call you Cosmic-san? I said I'm Okazaki.
なあ、コズミック。渚の学校での生活ぶりはどうだ？
Hey, Cosmic! How's Nagisa school life? It's Okazaki. Furukawa laughs as if she knew it was all a joke from the beginning. And she seems really happy.
な、コスモ。
Hey, Cosmo! Changed it. I looked carefully at this family.
こんなに遅くなっちゃいましたけど、よかったですか？
It's become this late, but did you enjoy it?
岡崎さん？
Okazaki-san? It was kind of strange.
何がです？
What was strange? Knowing that such a family exists, one that gets along so well.
そうですか？
Is that so? She seems to think it's all normal to her. While I was standing there, I felt uneasy and somewhat embarrassed. I wonder what kind of feeling it was. I suddenly got thrown into a place I wasn't supposed to be and got treated like a child. I wonder what I was feeling. The time I spent together with Furukawa's family and up until now, the atmosphere is too different, as if they belong in a different world. The mood has become too heavy. I begin to feel tired. I just want to sleep. That's all. My living room. My old man is sitting and curled up in the corner, tormenting himself with resentment. Hey, Pops, if you're going to sleep, you should lie down. I told him that quietly, making sure he wouldn't get angry. He didn't reply, though. Is he sleeping, or is he only pretending not to hear? Even I can't tell the difference. Hey, Dad. I tried changing the way I call him. He slowly raised his head and opened his watery eyes. He then looks at me. I wonder how my face looks in his eyes. Perhaps as a face that belongs to his son.
これは
Oh, well, what do we have here?
また智也くんに迷惑をかけてしまったかな。
It seems that I've bothered you again, Tomoya-kun. The scenery before my eyes suddenly turned red. And then, as always, I storm out of the house. And from behind me, I continue to hear him call my name, with Kun attached to it. I wonder what I plan to do by coming here. I probably just wanted to have a walk. I feel like I'm missing a feeling. It's a feeling of kindness that I used to know. I shouldn't have known such a feeling. Even still, I really miss that feeling. Just short time ago I experienced it, when Furukawa's parents treated me like a kid. It felt like I had returned to the days when I was younger. A tantalizing feeling.
もしよろしければ。
If you wish. There was a voice just behind me. I turned around. And there was a girl, looking as pure as ever.
あなたを。
Would you... She spins her words.
あなたをお連れしましょうか
Would you like me to take you? She slowly closes her eyes.
この町の願いが叶う場所に。
To the place in this town where wishes come true? That's what she said. She looked like a small angel from another world, inside this tight atmosphere, in a place that's closest to its entrance. My voice sounds strained, and it feels like my body is paralyzed. Yeah, I reply with a trembling voice. She opens her eyes again, and then,
こんなところで何してるんですか
What are you doing here? Her usual face has returned, absolutely pure. Well, nothing.
不思議です。さっき家に帰りました。
It's strange. Didn't you go home just a little while ago? Yeah, I did.
家に来ようですか
Do you have something to do? No, not really. I feel calm again. It's just that I went home too early.
だって、もうこんな時間。
But it's already this late.
不良さんでしたね、岡崎さんは。
I forgot that you're a delinquent, Okazaki-san. Yeah, I'm a delinquent.
大変そうです、不良。
It seems hard to be a delinquent. It's alright. Means you can do whatever you like.
でも、暇そうです。
But it seems that you have spare time. Anyway, what are you doing here? Out shopping again?
いえ。
No. She clearly gives that answer.
演劇の練習です。
I was practicing drama. Yeah, I see.
いつも夜の公園で練習してるんです。
I always practice at the park every night. Isn't it dangerous here at this time?
今日はちょっと遅かったです。いつもはもっと早いです。だから大丈夫です。
I was just a little late for today. I usually go home earlier, so it's alright.
それで戻ってきたら岡崎さんがいましたから、ちょっと演技見てもらいました。
You were here when I came back, so I decided to show you a little bit of my acting. I see.
何か感想もらえると嬉しいです。
I'd be happy if I could hear your opinion. Okay then. If that was acting, she deserves praise. But I couldn't find a word that would compliment her. Just go home already.
明日は学校休むと思います。
I don't think I'll be going to school tomorrow. It was a joke, silly. Don't take it so seriously, or you'll feel down.
岡崎さん、 冗談がきついです。
Your jokes are harsh, Okazaki-san.
涙出てきました。
You almost made me cry. She starts wiping the tip of her nose with her finger. She looks like a kid.
岡崎さん、まだ帰らずにどこか行くんですか？
Okazaki-san, are you still going somewhere before going home? Yeah, that's the plan.
明日、また遅刻します。
You'll be late again tomorrow. Maybe so. But it's alright, I'm a delinquent.
それは、
Is
本
that
当に
really
そうなん
true?
ですか？今も信じられないです。
I don't believe it.
岡崎さん、全然不良の人っぽくないです。
You don't seem like a delinquent at all. I'm a delinquent at heart.
お父さんと喧嘩してるってそう言いました。
You told me you're on bad terms with your father. Yeah, I did.
それと関係ないですか？
Doesn't that have something to do with it?
お父さんと顔を合わせると喧嘩になるから、お父さんが寝静まるまで外を歩いて。
You're on bad terms with your father, so you go outside and walk around until he falls asleep.
それで遅刻多くなって、みんなから不良って噂されるようになって。
Because of that, you're late plenty of times, and then rumors spread that you're a delinquent.
違いますか？
Am I wrong? She's sharp. Or perhaps it's because my personal history was quite easy to imagine. You're wrong. I positively answered and acted like a carefree delinquent in front of her.
本当に違いますか？
Am I really wrong? We don't know each other that much yet, but you can guess really well.
できます。そうさせるのは岡崎さん自身ですから。
I can. I know because it's you, Okazaki-san.
きっと何か理由があるんだって。
And I think there's a reason for you acting like that.
そう思いました。
That's what I thought. If that's really the case, what do you plan on doing? I asked her that.
岡崎さんは私を勇気づけてくれた人ですから。
You're the person who gave me courage, so
だから私も
I want to be your
力
strength
になり
too.
たいです。勇気をあげたいです。
I want to give you courage. Courage to fight against my father?
それはダメです。立ち向かったりしたら
You
分
can't
か
do
り合わな
that.
いと。
If you fight, you won't get along. What will I do then?
それは
Well,
とても時間のかかることです。
it might take a very long time. Right, we have plenty of time. Because we're still kids. I look into the distance at the evening cloud that reflects the faint moonlight above the roof.
もしよければ私の家に来ますか？
If it's alright with you, would you like to live in my house? Furukawa begins speaking. She made that proposal with all her heart.
少し距離を置いてお互いのこと考えるといいと思います。
I think it's alright to be separated from each other for a bit.
お二人は家族です。だから距離を置けば絶対に寂しくなるはずです。
There are only two people in your family, so it will be lonely if you're separated.
そうすれば相手を好きだったことを思い出して、
If that happens, he will remember you as someone he loves,
次会った時にはゆっくりと話し合うことができると思います。
and then next time you meet, I think you will be able to talk freely to each other.
それにちゃんと夜になったら寝られて学校も遅刻しないで済みます。
Besides, it's best to sleep when night comes so you won't be late to school.
一石二鳥です。
It's killing two birds with one stone. She's doing her best talking a lot.
どうでしょうか、岡崎さん。
How about it, Okazaki-san?
岡崎さんはそうしたいです
Do you
か？
want to? I want to do that. Yeah, you're right. It'd be good if I could do that.
はい、そうしましょう。
Let's do it then. Idiot. You trust people too much. I turned my back to her.
岡崎さんはこんな私に声をかけてくれた人ですから。
Because he spoke to a person like me, Okazaki-san. A fine voice.
一緒に演劇部の部員集めてくれるって。
And you said you'd help me find drama club members.
それだけで私には十分いい人です。
That's all I need to label you as a good person. I started walking. I don't hear her voice anymore. I visit Sunahara's room that night as well. Hey, Tsunohara, you still alive? Tsunohara is sleeping face down on the kotatsu. I see you're alive.
つうか普通、ダストシュートって人が入れないようにできてんじゃないのか。
Aren't dust chutes normally made to be too narrow to fit a person? He raises his head and speaks suddenly as I sit down. Didn't you loosen your joints?
そんなんで入るのかよ。
How would that make me good?
つか。
Anyway, Okazaki. His face looks serious. What is it?
あいつはマジ強いぞ。
She's seriously strong. Yeah, I noticed that a while ago. That's proof that the legendary girl exists.
しねえよ。
No way! You still don't believe it?
男より女が強いなんてありえません。
Girls stronger than guys? Impossible. You're making yourself an enemy of every girl in this country.
だって、あんな見てくれだぜ。
But you saw it too, right? Well, I had the same feeling about that Tomoyo.
だろ？なんか理不尽だ。
You see, it's not rational.
もしかしてさ。
Could it be that... What is it?
あいつ。
She's actually a guy? I fear for your life.
どうして？
Why? Try saying those words in front of her. He's probably imagining it. He's probably flying. He's probably being cremated.
やめておこう。
Let's stop. You don't like ashes?
そこまで想像するか。
I didn't imagine that far.
慌てて棺桶から飛び出したところまでだ。
Only to the part where I jumped out of the casket in a panic. That means you came back to life. Not possible.
そうかな。
I see. Just burn obediently.
なことはどうだっていい。
Alright, fine.
とにかく、僕が確かめる。
Anyway, I'll confirm it. Whether it's possible to be resurrected from ashes?
んな怖いこと身をもって確かめるか。
Who would confirm such scary thing?
あいつが男かだよ。
I'm talking about whether she's a guy. She? You mean Tomoyo?
ああ。
Yeah. How?
いくらだって方法あるだろ。わかるまで確かめてやる。
There are plenty of ways. I'll investigate until I know the truth. Tsunohara is still currently unaware that he has started walking down the road to pervertedness.
丸聞こえなんすけど。
I can hear you perfectly. Pretend you didn't hear what I just said. It would be funnier that way.
な、変態まがいなことす
I
るな
won't
よ。
do anything perverted.
うまくやるさ。
This plan will work well. Well, be careful. I want to hear your report.
見くびるな。
Don't underestimate me. I can't believe those words are coming from someone who was beaten to a pulp. Well, I won't dampen his enthusiasm for now. I turn towards Tsunohara and give him a thumbs up. Good luck. A wish for the pervert. I say heartily.
ああ。
Yeah! Tsunohara took it as good luck. And then this is where we are going to finally end the episode on April 17th, Thursday. So, I will see you guys in the next episode, and if you haven't already, subscribe, click the subscribe button down below. If you liked this video, despite being like over an hour and a half long, hit that thumbs up button, because that really helps me out a lot. And as always, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!